All right, hey guys, so today there was a new Humble bundle. This one's called the Humble Unity Bundle. It includes some great Unity games alongside some asset packs for game developers. The first tier includes 2 Steam games. You get Oxenfree and AER Memories of Old. Both of these have very positive reviews. Oxenfree is more of a 2D story-driven adventure game with a very interesting storyline to it. It does say choices matter, so you have some choices that can impact the story, which looks very nice. I love the background art and so forth. Then we have AER Memories of Old. This is more of a open world adventure game where you can transform into a bird and fly around to various floating islands to complete various objectives. I really enjoy games like this that focus on exploration. I love the graphic style as well. So I would highly recommend picking up the first tier. The other 3 are just asset packs. I'm not going to go into them just because I don't think too many of you are game developers. The second tier is sitting at $11.04. The third tier is only $15, so I would recommend picking up the whole bundle if you decide you want the second tier. So the second tier includes 3 Steam games. You get Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, The Final Station, and The Last Day of June. All 3 of these are great games. Wasteland 2 has been bundled quite a few times before, but this is very similar to the XCOM series. This is currently $30 on Steam, so it's quite a pricey game as well. But it looks great. I'm a big fan of games like this. It's more of a turn-based, top-down tactical strategy game. Looks very interesting as well. And then we have The Final Station, which is a 2D story-driven game, very atmospheric, more of a post-apocalyptic vibe to it. There's some like zombie creatures and so forth. And then we have The Last Day of June, which looks like a typical adventure game, very story driven, probably pretty emotional as well. So that looks good. And then finally, the third tier has 2 games, which includes Torment, Tides of Numenera, alongside Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. Shadow Tactics has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Keep that in mind. A lot of people really enjoy this. It's more of a top-down tactical strategy game with a lot of stealth elements. You play as various ninjas, and you have to basically chain together various events to complete objectives without getting caught. It's super enjoyable, and I would highly recommend it. This game was also in a Humble Monthly, but generally it's a $40 game. So yeah, pretty pricey game. Also, Tides of Numenera is a pricey game as well, $45. This is a CRPG, or a sort of like a top-down adventure game where you have multiple characters at once and all sorts of skills and so forth, like general RPGs. It looks very interesting. These games typically have a lot of content. You could probably play it for like 40+ hours. So yeah, Torment, Tides of Numenera. It does have mixed reviews though, so maybe not the best game, but you never really know. Sometimes games get mixed reviews just because they're expensive. I mean, if all these people who reviewed this game picked it up for $15 instead of paying $45, their opinion might have been different. So I'm sure it's a good game. Generally, opinions get skewed based off the price. But that's it for this bundle. You also get $2 of Humble Wallet credit if you are a monthly subscriber. And I do encourage everyone, if you guys want to help support me, if you enjoy these videos and you want to support this channel, you can scroll down to the bottom and you can choose where your money goes. And you can actually choose to support my channel. You can send as much or as little as you like to me. If you want to use my referral link in the description below, this option will pop up. You can actually send me the full amount if you want to, which is pretty crazy. I know I skipped over the Unity asset packs, but if you are a game developer using Unity, or if you are planning on getting into game design, these are extremely useful, especially things like universal sound effects. 5,000 sound effects that you can use in your game saves you a ton of time. This tool down here, Gaia, it's a procedural world generator, so you can make some pretty elaborate maps very easily. Scrolling up, there's also a music collection, so you get over 200 unique tracks that you can use in your game, which is awesome. Generally, developers have a hard time finding music files, and you have to like pay someone to make music for your game, but this is great, especially for those of you making your first games. This Realistic Effects Pack 4 is a very interesting YouTube video. I would highly recommend you guys watch this. I watched it quite a while back. It was just in my recommended feed. There's some very interesting spell effects, a lot of particles and physics objects. Kind of reminds me of Skyrim in a way, but a lot more elaborate, way better graphics. So yeah, there's a bunch of different spell casting and all sorts of cool things here that are really neat to watch. So I would definitely recommend watching this YouTube video. If you buy the pack, you can actually see them in engine, which is great. And Unity is free to download, by the way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That what I wanted to talk about. Of course, up here you get like FPS assets and some inventory tools to help out with various games. This is also your last chance to pick up the Humble Monthly. It ends in 2.5 more days, so if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so. The other early unlocks include Tales of Berseria, Sniper Elite 4, and Staxel, or you can skip those 3 games and pick up Rise of the Tomb Raider instead. If you're not familiar with the Humble Monthly, basically it's a loot crate of 8 random Steam games each month. You can cancel at any time and you'll still get the games if you paid for the previous month. So yeah, it's a great value. I would encourage you to check out this page and see how it works. You can use my referral link in the description below if you are a first-time subscriber. It helps me out and they give me a little credit for it. So yeah, the Humble Monthly is fantastic. You can also scroll through previous months. There's always some great value to be had. So beyond that, I also wanted to mention that a friend of mine, Patate, he has kindly donated a bunch of Steam keys that he just found on his computer, and he just said, do whatever you want, give them away. So I'll be giving him all those keys away. There's going to be a link in the description below. I'm not really sure the best way to do this. I can kind of just show you. I'm just going to go ahead and show you in this video. This isn't the best way to do a giveaway, but here is all 566 keys. At this moment, they are all valid. I believe you can only activate a certain number of Steam keys per 2 hours or something like that. So it's going to just be first come, first serve. There's going to be like a Google Docs link in the description below. You guys can just see all the keys for yourself and test your luck. If you're one of the first viewers who watch this video, you can pick up like 50 games for free. Otherwise, just a quick little giveaway for those of you who support my channel and are actively subscribed. If you guys do pick up a game, I encourage you to check out Patate's Steam profile. Scroll down to the comments and just say thank you for the games, or Adam, or whatever. So yeah, thank you so much to Patate for sending me all these game keys. So that's pretty much it for this bundle. Pretty good bundle overall. I do want to mention that even if you don't like bundles like this, you have to keep in the back of your mind, these asset packs might help developers out there create new games and even better games. So it's always cool to see asset packs being sold for a discounted, very cheap price, especially getting new game designers into the market. So yeah, that's the Humble Unity bundle. I encourage you to check out the first tier, just $1. It's worthwhile, and make sure you guys help support me with my referral links. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.